And a kickoff from West Hills, Valhalla receiving in the first quarter of this game. A deep kick here, and it's caught. They will be running it back. Some distance made. Goes about to about the 22nd yard line. A solid return, more than definitely a fair catch or a touchback. Yeah, starting off this season, Valhalla 1-4 versus the undefeated West Hills Huskies, but there's a solid chance they have it tonight. Apologies, Wolfpack. Unfortunate, not very much gain of yards there on the run, but 2nd and 10 here for Valhalla. Here we see a throw from the quarterback of Valhalla, Tommy Logan, pressured. And that is a dropped ball, incomplete pass here for Valhalla, 3rd down and 10. A great effort made, but not much to come from it. 3rd and 10 here. Valhalla very spread out. Looks like they're going for a throwing play. And he does back up. A throw thrown a bit high, and that's incomplete. 4th and 10 here for Valhalla on the 22nd yard line. Bringing out the special teams here to kick, most likely. Deep punt here, reaching the midline, and that is going to go out of staying inbounds, touchdown at the 41, a deep punt, solid distance gained. And like I said earlier, this season off to a good start for Valhalla, winning their first game, going up 1-0, but an unfortunate streak of losses has come upon them. But they are looking to change that soon, with this game being against West Hills, which I'm pretty sure they have done somewhat well against in the past. And West Hills being undefeated so far this season. And they're moving the ball back to the 31. Not sure exactly the reason there. But it is first and 10 for the Wolfpack. That's a running play. They break through the Valhalla defense. A deep run for West Hills. They pick up about 20, 25 yards there. A great run. Yeah, that's a good run from number 22, Nathaniel Green, picking up a large sum of yards. 1st and 10 here for West Hills. And a shovel pass to number 12, taken down by the Valhalla defense. A bit of a trip there. Yeah, pass to Frederick Robotham, the 11th grader out of West Hills. And it is 2nd and 9 for West Hills. Incomplete pass from West Hills. Their quarterback being number 7, Braden Oberg. Bit of a high pass, but you know, you'll see that every once in a while. 3rd and 9 for West Hills. And despite their first down being a huge gain for West Hills, Valhalla's defense is looking somewhat strong. Oh, but QB sneak for the quarterback, and that is a first down for West Hills. Really good fake pass there and run. And yeah, that is Braden Oberg on quarterback. First down, place it around the 29-yard line. Valhalla's 29 on a scoring drive. But can they stop them with their monstrous defense? We will see. That appears to be a run. About a 9-yard gain, it seems. But no first down. It is a very close second and inches here. They are moving fast, and they just pass it through the middle. Hand it off. They are loving these runs. So far, West Hills 0 for 1 on throws, I believe, maybe 0 for 2, but they have gotten great mileage out of these runs. And we see he's favorably targeting number 22, Nathaniel Green, getting these solid runs through, but we'll see if Valhalla can get a stop. Bit of a shovel pass there to number 13. Makes it around the Valhalla defense, and that is a touchdown for West Hills. Up 6-0 this Friday night. That touchdown completed by number 13, Dylan Snyder, 12th grader at West Hills. Looking to make this season, his final season, a great one. The kick through the uprights, and that is up 7-0 for West Hills. Update on the clock here. It is 8:30 left on the clock. West Hills kicking it off again to Valhalla receiving here. Their kicker, number 21, who I believe is Tyler Haley. Number 21, Tyler Haley, the kicker for West Hills. Had a solid kick on the start game kickoff. And let's see what he can do here. Yeah, and Valhalla, touchback received, placed on the 20-yard line. And unfortunately, their last run stopped dead in its tracks at the 23. But maybe, let's see if we can get them going this time. Our quarterback, Tommy Logan, handoff to number 30, Dustin Avant. A gain of 3 yards, it seems. Not too bad for a run. 4.
Second down and 6.
Yeah, 4 yards gained. Throw it in number 6. Unfortunately fumbled there. A great pass by Tommy Logan, number 10. Intended to number 6, Andrew Cornthwaite. But third and 6 for the Norsemen. Bit of a low snap, but that's okay. Well, although Tommy Logan taken down by number 30 on West Hills, Braden Wilson. A great defensive effort from him. And it is 4th down and long for the Norsemen. They will have to kick it again. Good kick there. Oh, and that's going to roll all the way down to the 39.
Punt is down at the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for West
Deep
Hills.
punt from Valhalla. Let's see if they can get a defensive stop, as West Hills just had a very great run last offensive possession. And yeah, that number 22, Nathaniel Green, doing really well on running back. He does seem to be getting targeted by their quarterback, Braden Oberg. Flag on the play.
False start, West Hills.
A false start on the side of West Hills. That's unfortunate. That'll bring them back. That'll bring them back a few yards.